What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show. And when I got my man Jeremiah here, you know we're going around the league to give y'all our review of what happened in the last week of the season. First, I want to give a shout out to Slims the villain. Thank you for the comment, man. We appreciate me and Jeremiah. Appreciate the fact that you love the content, and you know, do the same thing, man. Keep looking at our content, and at the same time, tell your friends, tell your family. That almost sound like the thing. Hide your man, hide your wife type thing.
It does.
So I guess I got to put a pause with that one. But we're going to do it right now. Hey, Jeremiah, man. So we had us a week, man. I mean, out of 12 games, I got 8 right. You got 7 right. So we'll start at the top. The Rams and the Jags, man. What was your thoughts on that game? I mean, that was like a shocker because the Jags, I don't even know if they were in London. They must have missed the plane like I thought the Colts would, right?
Man, yeah. Listen. I thought the Jags had that home field advantage. You know what I'm saying? Because they were overseas, and then they play. I feel
and
like
those fans
all
came out.
Loaded. Yeah, and thing is, you know, they had Puka Nakuls out. That first drive that Matt Stafford started, he was hitting them tight ends up. Like before the first quarter was over, he hit like 8 different receivers or 7 different receivers. So we knew what type of game he was on. And then they kept scoring. Man, listen, like I said, I'm not believing in Lawrence. I'm not. This didn't help the case. It didn't help it at all. Travis Hunter, they got to figure out what they're gonna do with him. He did have his first 100 yards receiving, and he got a pointless touchdown. It's his first touchdown of his career, but it was really pointless. It was just, you know, garbage time. But man, listen, hey, no Puka, no problem, man. Hey, they got Matt back to operating, and Sean McVay, you know what I'm saying, calling the plays.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it was that they tried to get. I for some reason I think that they thought that Travis Hunter was was Jamar Chase as much as they threw it at him. I mean, it was like Jesus, man. I mean, and they want to give him the ball at least 8 times, and it's like they were just throwing it to him each and every time they could. And to be honest, Trevor Lawrence, man, he's not the answer. Contrary to what people believe, I still believe what I said before. I don't think they were going to re-sign Trevor Lawrence. I think when they made the trade for Mac Jones, everything was contingent on Calvin Ridley being there. And when Calvin Ridley left, they were forced to re-sign Trevor Lawrence because I think they were going to go with Mac Jones. And I couldn't imagine where they would be at right now if they were able to get Calvin Ridley on board and moved on from Trevor Lawrence. Next is the Eagles Vikings. That was a crazy game, but you and I texted about it. I said, hey, we talked about it. Carson Wentz was going to Carson Wentz, and that's exactly what he did. Carson Wentz showed up. So that was one of the games that I got that you and I went against, and I got it. So what was your thoughts on that game?
Oh my goodness, man, Carson Wentz pretty much gave him the game. He get him extra possessions. So you got to think about with Philly, they were already having issues, but I'm talking about the passing game. But they ain't had the issue with the passing game then. They didn't go to Dallas Goedert that much, but they went to
AJ Brown, and the Slim Reaper, Devontae Smith,
Yeah, they went to him. They was hitting him up, man. And Jalen Hurts got it done when he needed to get it done. But all thanks to Carson Wentz, though. Carson, you know what I mean? Hey, if you lose turnover battle, you're probably gonna lose the game. That's more likely. Then the Eagles, even though they had some struggles, and they're 5-2, they ain't had that many struggles to be like that. That's just good for for the public talking points and things like
Right,
that.
right, right.
For ratings. You know what I mean? Because they just won a Super Bowl last year. What are we talking about?
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, and I think the Vikings they get Aaron Jones back next week or this Thursday. I think they got
Uh,
Thursday night game, if I'm not mistaken.
they do play on Thursday, but I don't know if he comes back on Thursday.
Yeah.
They might
Okay.
want to rest him a little bit more,
More. Yeah.
and just go with Mason.
Yeah, because
Um,
he's been toting the rock pretty good.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of figured this was going to happen. I knew Carson Wentz was going to do what he did, especially early in that game. I think starting the game, I think the points was like they were down. It was only like 9 points at that point, and I think they
Hmm.
pretty much got a lot of their points in like garbage time. But at that point, the Eagles kind of ramped down a little bit. So
Right.
that was a game that I kind of figured was going to happen. And again, like I said, Carson Wentz, that's just what he does. Like Carson Wentz is like the biggest head fake in the world. He will have you believing in him, and he will say, "Oh, by the way, you do know I'm some trash, right?"
Hey, listen, he made his career off of 1 year. He made his career literally off 1 year.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. Uh, Next is the Patriots Titans. You and I both got that game. Um, that was a sad looking thing. I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
all you saw was the Titans just go further and further down. Trade deadline is coming. They got a lot of resources that they can give up.
Yep.
What was your thoughts on that game?
Your boy, man. Here you go. I say your boy, but you know what I mean. Cam
You
Ward.
know,
Cam Ward, man. He did it again. He did it again 2 weeks in a row. I'm talking about the fumble. Like
yeah,
ain't nobody doing nothing but blow air on him. You know what I mean?
yeah.
He fumbled and lost the ball in the end zone, man. Yeah, that I, they might be. They just might end up. No, they won a game. Never mind. But they might be the first 1-16 team. They just might be the if you know what I mean. Because
No,
they
no, no,
just
because I think, well, yeah, they'll be the first one and
one and
16. Yeah,
16.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. You're right, you're
Yep. Yep. Yep.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, but again, this goes back to what I said about this Titans coaching staff. They're not accustomed to developing a dual threat guy. This
Hmm.
is where them taking Shador Sanders would have made sense, and we're starting to see it more and more and more as this team as the season goes on. It's not that Cam Ward is bad; he just doesn't fit that offense,
Right.
and they don't let him do anything outside of the parameters of the offense. And now with your coach now gone and his backup or the intern coach is now in, he's basically just running the exact same stuff.
Hmm.
So I agree with you. 1-16, that's probably kind of harsh because they still got some division games to play, and I'm pretty sure they'll rip another one somewhere. But yeah, they're bad. They're bad. And like I said, the thing that I'm worried about is that somehow, some way, the damn Howie Roseman and the Eagles will find a way to make a trade for Jeffrey Simmons. And it's like, how did anybody know he was on the trading block?
Yeah.
Is Howie
Hey,
Roseman the only one who calls and finds out?
I don't know what he does, man. I don't know what he does. He keep grabbing good players.
I don't get it. Next is the Panthers Jets. Now, I will say this.
Hmm.
I thought this game would be a bigger blowout.
Yep.
I was surprised at how close the game stayed. Sauce Gardner went out,
Yep.
and I think that kind of again it slowed the Jets, but the fact that the Panthers didn't pour it on was shocking. Y'all defense showed up big time. What was your and also the change in running back should have never did that. What was your
Yep.
thoughts on that game?
I agree with you 1,000% that change in running back because Rico he did more with this about the same amount of carries
Mhm.
that Chuba had. He some reason hit I'm not sure what it was. It like hit the hole a little bit faster. Maybe the holes are open for him, but hey, you got to feed the hot hand. And then going to the defense side, you had Derek Brown and J.C. Horn show out. If you
Mhm.
look at the film of Derek Brown, how he just yanking jokers around just to get to the tackle.
Yeah, yeah,
Like he's throwing them. Throwing, hey, get
yeah.
out the way. Yeah, I'm hold you right here until he get here. Get out the way. And then J.C. Horn literally ran a route, for the receiver when he got his interception, like ran it completely like him. And then that interception that some people for some reason they think that he got burnt on, but they don't realize he was playing the under. He was
Yeah,
playing the under
yeah,
because he had safety on top.
right.
And people forget that JC he got good speed. He got good
Hmm.
speed. He was able to make up for that. But it was mainly about defense. But the offense need to get it together. Even Bryce Young got hurt. He's
Yeah,
more than likely he's not going to play. The Panthers signed Mike White to the practice squad, and Andy Dalton more likely to start this Sunday because they say at least going to be out at least a week. But the offense they got to get that together, man. They got to get that together.
yeah, I'm with you, man. I mean, like the loss of Bryce Young is like big, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
again, if you would have stuck with the running back, I don't think he gets hurt because the play he got hurt on was a pass rush,
Yeah.
and normally Rico picks that up.
Yeah.
And that right there was like a bad one right there. So yeah, I think I don't think they understood what was going to happen with the change at running back, knowing
Mhm.
that Rico was playing so well. So they kind of messed that up big time. Hopefully they go back to the running back, go back to Rico, but again, you'll be dealing with Andy Dalton, who's just a statue back there.
Yep.
Um, next is the Dolphins Browns. You and I talked about this. I keep saying it. I can't say it enough. I
Mhm.
think people are starting to get it because I just heard somebody else finally say it. It's
Yep.
not Mike McDaniels, it's Tua. Tua is buns. And the fact that everybody just keep thinking that it's the coaching, I'm like, no, this man is giving him plays that are very in fact, I think his third interception,
Mhm.
every receiver was open on that play, and somehow, some way, he still threw the pick. So,
Yeah.
what was your game? What was your thoughts on the Denver, the Dolphins Browns game?
Hey, he threw a pick so bad. It was too high safety, and he threw it right up the seam. Like you I like like hey, you just ask for it. Hey, that's just you playing catch. You playing catch with the safeties at that point. You know what I mean? Did you not see it? He's been in the league long enough, man. He's been in
Right.
the league long enough. This is it's crazy to me. Man, you're right. Now people they're starting to come around and starting to say, hey, it's Tua. Is it the coach? Is it Tua? Because
Hmm.
Tua's acting fool. But the Browns defense, listen, they defense it's elite. It's elite. They're only allowed to get 6 points. Hey, who you think? Who you think is going to start for the Dolphins next week? You think it's going to be Quentin Ewers, or you think it's going to be still Tua starting next week?
Man, if enough fans pressure
Hmm.
it,
Yeah.
it will be yours. The problem is that you're not going to a better quarterback. Like you're going basically to what is a guy that is almost identical to Tua, and he's not going to be one again when you got no Tariq Hill out there. But
Yeah.
again, you're not getting anything better. Even if
Mhm.
you go from Tua, your best bet is to make a trade and see if you can bring somebody else in because it's just not working. And with the Browns, Dylan Gabriel didn't even throw a touchdown.
No, he didn't.
That I mean, again, the fans are getting louder. They're
Hey,
getting
Shadur to the
louder.
Dolphins. Shadur to the Dolphins. What you think?
Hey, I told you. I mean, they should have when they had Tua, knowing that he has get concussions all the time. They should have taken Shador because
Yeah.
that would have been perfect for them. Not only that, it would have given Mike McDaniel the opportunity to have his own quarterback. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And because again, he inherited Tua. But again, like I said, it's not the coaching, it's the quarterback. Next is the Saints Bears. You neither one of us got this game
Nope.
because the Bears are actually shocking people. They've won
They
two in
are.
a row now, and they're looking really sharp. DeAndre Swift had another pretty solid game, and Caleb actually woke up a little bit,
Hmm.
which shocked me. But again, the Saints was still in the game to a point until Spencer Rattler threw the interception. So,
Yeah.
what was your thoughts on that game?
Oh man, the Saints will get it together. Obviously, they're not a playoff team.
Hmm.
But the Chicago Bears are actually surprising me. How it started off at the beginning of the season, I didn't think this Caleb Williams relationship would work with the head coach.
Hmm.
I didn't think it would be, but it seems to work enough
Right.
because it's not like he's playing out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? He's playing well enough for them to win. He's not the Caleb Williams of last year. That's why I would say that much.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
just
He seems a little bit more under control.
yeah, a little more in control, and that's probably part of the coaching. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It could be simple as that, man. But he's still Caleb Williams, so I give probably I say about the rest of the season before I actually judge and see if he's going to be legit. Because
Hmm.
because even though he was on his rookie year last year and this year, he's been solid. I just haven't seen nothing that really like sticks out that says that hey, this guy is like your franchise. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right, right.
Franchise guy to me is a guy that's gonna make multiple Pro Bowls, or he's always on the fringe of making a Pro Bowl or All Pros. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how I view a franchise guy. He could be he could be there for like years. You know what I mean? But I think the Bears they doing all right.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, two in a row. They got two in a row,
Yeah,
so they're right now. They're trying their best to keep pace with everybody else, especially when you got the Vikings. I think the Vikings are on their third loss, second or third loss, might be the second loss.
yeah, they're in tough
But
division.
yeah, I mean the Bears they're moving forward.
Yeah,
The game that was like the saddest for me because my team plays them next. The Chiefs Raiders. I mean, the
yeah,
Chief. I said that with Rasheed Rice being back, they got
man.
all their firepower back, and it was on full display on
Yep.
Sunday. And AFC, it, y'all got a tough road to deal with now
Yeah.
because the bear has woken up from hibernation. Well, and I don't know, bear is kind of like a weird term too, right? But anyway, 31 to nothing. The Raiders. Like, what was your thoughts on that game?
Man, they went hot and heavy early with Rasheed Rice. They was like, okay,
Hmm.
we gonna feed him. That's who I should have picked for a parlay. Now I'm saying thinking about it. That's the one I should have picked. So like he came out, they probably give him the ball. They probably give him the ball, but you never know when someone's coming
Right,
out of
right,
suspension. He ain't coming off injury, he coming off suspension. So there's a little bit of difference.
right.
Uh
Exactly.
man, but they I'm trying to tell you, Pat Mahomes look like Pat Mahomes. I've been saying it for like the past couple of shows. He been looking like a couple like from like some years back. You know, where he could be down 40, and you like, man, that may not be enough. You know what I'm saying? Like you start. That's where that's about where he's at now. Where he's
Uh-huh.
at now, man. He had I got him on fantasy. I got him on fantasy. And I'm trying to tell you,
Oh.
I looked away from my phone. I looked at my phone. He already got 3 touchdowns. I was like, what happened? I was like, what? I was like, what happened, man? I was going off, man. So I had to look at the game. I looked at the game, and then I was like, okay, I see what happened, man. And the Raiders, I mean, it's a combination of both. You got a really really good team, and
Hmm.
then you got a terrible team. You get 31-0.
And again, Gino just looks like butt. Like
And
it's
oh
that,
yeah, biggest
and I
difference
mean
ever.
that, but the offensive line doesn't help him. You know, the
Yeah,
offense line doesn't help him at all, and the defense was just ripped to shreds out there. Like
yeah,
you would have thought that you was playing a fully injured defense the way they were playing. So yeah, that was a bad one, bad one.
yeah,
Next is the Colts Chargers. The Colts went up big initially, but
yeah,
kind of let the Chargers work back in there. But the Chargers are not doing much of anything. I don't see them. I don't see them really winning another game. They were still down a lot of their offensive line, and
yeah.
that team is taking just like the Commanders. They're going through injuries as well. So, and the injuries have really decimated them. What is your thoughts on that game?
Hey, Justin Herbert, he passed for a lot of yards this game in a look, in a losing effort, but but he did. But listen, hey, if you don't know the Colts are real, the Colts are real. Jonathan Taylor out here scoring 3 touchdowns a game, like it's just like it's easy, like it's nothing for him. You know what I
Right.
mean? They got running. I mean, I can't talk so much about the Colts. They got everything. I don't know what they don't have. Uh, they got a competent quarterback. Clearly, it's clear
Hmm.
they got a competent quarterback. Man, Chargers down bad. They just down bad at this point. Right now, they just trying to stay above water. They just trying to stay above water, man.
Yeah,
They
and I'm with you. I mean, like when it comes down to it, it's so crazy how Daniel Jones, who was in New York, was a horrible quarterback. And now
right.
here he is in Indianapolis, and he's like murdering it right now.
Yeah.
Not only that, we're talking about we could, if the people do what they're supposed to do when it comes to the voting and stuff, we
Mm-hmm.
could see the first running back MVP since Adrian Peterson. Like, I
You
mean,
think so?
because Jonathan Taylor is like ripping it right now. Like
He is.
in the current state that he's going, again, he could beat the 2,000 yard mark in rushing, and he could mess around and beat the rushing touchdown mark. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? So
he can definitely do that.
yeah, so it's like right now he's on a tear and he can actually do it. And so I mean, people need to speak up, but he got a chance to be the league MVP if he
Yeah.
keeps doing exactly what he's doing. Next is Daniel Jones's former team and the game that was like,
Oh
what
my
the
goodness.
F?
Yeah.
And this is the game where I say this, like what y'all thought the Dolphins was going on, that it was the coaching. This is where you say the Giants, it's definitely the coaching.
Yeah.
They were up 26-8 in the fourth quarter with like 6 minutes to go. Denver brings it back and beats the New York Giants 33-32. What was your thoughts on that game? Because that was a crazy one.
First of all, my first thought was I should have checked the betting line when in the fourth quarter when they was down and put $100 on Denver because I'd be rich right now. I'd be rich because they had to be like a 99.9 chance that they were going to lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They scored 33 points in one quarter.
33 points in the quarter. Was it? No, no, no. They scored I think it was like 20 because it had to be the most points ever, like 24 or something like that. Because
It was
whatever,
a lot.
because I was just like, what the hell?
Right. And I couldn't believe it. The reason why I won because I think they got a turnover. They got a turnover in the fourth quarter,
Hmm.
and
Yep.
then they was able to march right back down. They was
Hmm.
able to march right back down and score. They went touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. I think field goal.
Yeah, field
You know
goal
what I'm saying? Something like yeah,
was the
yeah,
last
yeah.
thing they did. Yeah, so it was like
Right.
they came down, got a touchdown, picked off Jackson Dart, ran that for a pick six, then
Yep.
came back, got another touchdown by Bo Nix, and then kicked the field goal to win the joint. So
Man, that's the craziest thing. That was highly improbable.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Jack Dart like he was about to cry on that sideline though.
Well,
At the end of the game, he couldn't believe it. He was just like, "Hey, we just blew. Hey, they could fire Brian Daboll for that one right there."
I'm gonna the man would have been out. He wouldn't even been able to get on the damn plane. I'd have been right there,
Left for Denver.
motherfucker. You find your way back.
And he like Sean Payton. Hey, Sean Payton, you need another offensive coordinator. You need. Hey, we just leave
Like,
right there with your staff.
it's like no, 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 no. You ain't even getting on this damn plane. Get your ass. You figure it out. We don't care how the hell you get back. You figure it out. You ain't coming back with
Oh
us.
man. Yeah. Yeah.
And when you get back, that's when you do the woman joy. All your shit will be on the lawn.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, that was a terrible, terrible loss for the
I was watching
Giants.
that game. I couldn't believe that. I was
Yeah,
watching that one live.
that shocked me, man. Next is the Packers Cardinals. That was a close game. That was a real close game. But again, it goes back to remember this was another team that I said Shador
Mhm.
Sanders could have went to.
It went to yep.
He would have been a better option for them. Jacoby Brissett has done nothing but keep this team in the game. What was your thoughts on that game?
Hey, first of all, they need to go ahead and bench Kyler Murray.
Yeah. Oh, it's
You
coming.
know,
It's coming.
yeah, because they played better. I
Hmm.
mean, Jacoby he didn't turn the ball over. In regards to passing. The offensive line didn't help him that much
Yeah.
at the end of the game because at that point in time they're pressing, and
Hmm.
once you start pressing on passing, and you got Michael Parsons on the other end, they know you ain't running the ball, so he ended
And
up
that's
getting his.
exactly what happened.
Yep, and he got his first 3-sack game of his entire career. I thought he probably had more, or at least
Hmm.
another one, because how much they talked about Michael Parsons in Dallas,
Hmm.
man. But it started out slow for the Packers. The Packers were they weren't scoring that much until
Right.
like later on, like I think late third quarter or early fourth. They start pouring it on. I
Hmm.
thought the Cardinals would have been able to pull this one out, but they couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, like that was one. Yeah, because I think hit the last. Did he throw a pick or did he fumble the ball? I can't remember what he did.
I think he may have fumbled. Hold on, let me.
'Cause
Yeah, yeah, it's right. Jacoby fumbled and lost. He lost the
yeah,
fumble.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think Michael Parsons was it Michael Parsons that gave him the fumble?
That's a good question.
I think it might have been Parsons. I think it was Parsons. Somebody gave him the fumble. Either way, it
Right.
was just one of those things where it was a last minute thing right at the point where they could have where they were trying to march in to get the touchdown.
Yeah.
And that turnover killed it for them. The Packers, as much as I thought that they were going to be like really good after the game against the Commanders, they don't seem like they really are all on the same page. They're still having problems offensively.
Hmm.
Josh Jacobs is just doing everything he can to run the ball, and he's very effective. But throwing the ball, that they're not doing as much. Tucker Craft. At this point, you might as well just make Tucker Craft like the feature of your offense at this point
Yep.
because he can't be stopped.
Nope.
So you go ahead and basically install the Andy Reid offense where you got the Travis Kelsey type tight end and you just go from there. So yeah, it's wild. Commanders Cowboys, like I told you, we were gonna
Hmm.
lose this game. The crazy thing about it was that I predicted 42 to 26.
That's close.
44 to 22.
That's close. That's a close score.
Yeah. But I knew we was gonna
Hey,
lose this game. Like
maybe you need to be putting in parlays.
and Jaden goes down in the game.
Yeah.
Now you're
Yeah.
talking about he got a knee injury on one leg and a hamstring injury on the other leg, which is
Hmm.
telling me to me it's time for us to go and say, boom, you'll be out the next two games.
Yeah.
What was your
No
thoughts
doubt.
on that?
Hey, first of all, you see Jalen McDaniels' mama talking about don't wish RG3 on my son.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, listen. Jalen McDaniels is better than RG3.
Far better. Far better.
He's better than RG3. He just that was unfortunate injury for that one. But for
Right.
all the other stuff that he does, he need to realize he's not Cam Newton or Josh Allen. He need to slide every single time.
Yeah.
Because he's like how tall is Jaden Daniels? Like
He's
six
6'5", but he's
six five
like
six five.
210 or something like that.
Pretty much he's 6'5", but my size. You know what I'm saying? He just
Right.
taller than me. But
Yeah.
I'm not about to be out there trying to take nobody head on. You know what I'm saying? No NFL game. Oh man, but Dallas, man, you knew Dallas offense was on point, and then they got everybody back, man. They got CD,
Mm.
and then they got George Pickens. Even though George Pickens low key be getting away with that offensive pass interference,
The pushing off, yeah.
he's been doing it week in and week out.
Right.
But it's so slick because he doesn't sometimes he doesn't fully extend his arm all the way, and that's the
Mm.
rule. They said
Right.
it's extend your arm. He gives him like a little shove. Oh man, but the Dallas rolling. Dallas is rolling. Hey, and the terrible thing is your Commanders, man. Y'all got to play them Chiefs next week.
Man, and we got I mean we had no starting receivers.
Oh yeah,
Not
and
one for the
Luke went
Cowboys.
out. Luke McCaffrey went out one
Man,
point in time.
man, the boy goes. I mean, why the
He
hell
got
would you
power
jump
bomb.
that damn high in the air? It's
He got power bomb, man.
like it was like that's one of the ones where it's like now you know you're doing too damn much.
Hey, listen. Injuries might run in his family, so he better chill out.
Yeah, exactly. Falcons 49ers. That how the hell did the 49ers keep no matter what like in the past they would get injuries and they would be
Yeah.
devastated.
Yep.
They're getting injuries and they're still marching on. Like, what was your
Yep.
thoughts on that?
Hey, C Mac took that game over. Not
Mm.
not Mac Jones. But C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey took that game over, man. He took that game over. He did. That's one of his better rushing games. Typically, he can give you the receiving and the rushing, but
Mhm,
he killed him on the rushing 129 yards and
mhm.
two touchdowns. So he was a feature. All you and thing is, you know what I found out about the Atlanta is that they're a one trick pony.
Yeah,
If Bijan not getting off, it's
it's
nothing
hard.
going. It's
It's
nothing
hard
else
for them.
going.
It's hard for them. Yeah.
Because during that Panthers game, Bijan didn't get off. You know, if you home on Bijan, hey, that it looks like Penix needs that running game going. He's got to have that running game going.
Well, not only that, the 49ers did a good job with smothering the receiving core.
Yeah.
Like they did a very good job with blanketing them and the coverage that they were doing. So they did a really good job with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, the 49ers, man, you can't say enough about them, but I mean, like I said, they're going through injuries too, and they're
Yeah.
still in it.
Yeah.
Lions Bucks, that was a shocker of a game. We
Yeah.
both lost that game
Yep.
because of the fact that no, you got this game. You picked
Oh,
the Lions. You picked the
okay.
Lions. I picked the Bucks. Um, they didn't let Baker Mayfield do nothing in that game.
No,
They
they
was
didn't.
like, what the hell ever. We'll let you do a lot of stuff. You ain't beating us.
Yeah.
And again, this is a team that I was wrong about. I thought losing their coordinators would like had this team in the dumps.
Mhm.
No. They're marching on and they're looking good. Their defensive coordinator actually looks better than Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
So
Especially now.
their defense is serious. What was your thoughts on that game?
Oh man, I hate it for Mike Evans. Mike Evans, he had so
Oh
many consecutive
yeah.
seasons, 1,000 yards receiving. But now he broke his collarbone. But they say he's not out for the season, but he probably won't make it back into the end of the season. So if the Bucks make the playoffs, I can see them holding them out until the first playoff game. Um, but I think if if uh if Mike Evans was playing, like look,
Mhm.
I think he got injured second quarter. He got injured
Right.
second quarter. He had got behind the receiver. It just that was overthrown. He actually had caught it for a
Yeah,
second.
and
He caught
he
it when
was
he
on the
got knocked
ground,
out.
shoulder on the
Yeah.
ground, right?
Right, right. I think if it had stayed in the game, I think the game would have been a whole lot. It would have been closer. You know what's more impressive? Ibuka out here ain't even go a whole week with a hamstring injury out there playing.
Out there was playing. I was like,
I think
yo, hold on. It was it a hamstring or did he
I
think
think they
it was like
misdiagnosed it, man.
a Charlie horse or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that? Like
that's
it
probably
was
what it is.
nothing.
Yeah, like he's back out there playing. Like no one plays a 1 week from a hamstring. I don't care. I don't care if it's a
No.
little tweak or it's a big tweak. You ain't coming
Yeah.
out the next week. You ain't
Yeah,
chilling out.
no, not at all, man. And like I said, I mean, I was impressed with the Detroit. Gibbs was just running like a madman in that
Yeah.
game. I mean, that fucking 80 something, I think it was 80 something yard run.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah, yeah.
man, and not only that, looked like he was getting faster as he was getting closer to the touchdown. Like, and they said that he ran 22 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's
I was
fast.
like, damn.
That's fast. That's fast as
So
crap.
yeah, that's crazy.
Speeding in the school
Last
zone right
game,
there.
huh?
Said speeding in the school zone.
Yeah, man. Last game is the Seahawks Texans. Seahawks,
Yeah,
they were putting it on
that
the
was good.
Texans. It
It
was a
was.
game where I told you last night. I was like, bro, I am tired. I think we got to do this tomorrow.
Hey, that double header, man. I think I might have lost you. Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me. I just can't hear you. But I tell you what I thought about the game. Uh, Sam Donald had a terrible game. He had a terrible game. He didn't do well. But it's the fact of the matter is the Seahawks are so good they overcame it. He fumbled in the end zone. He fumbled in the end zone, and Texas recovered and scored a touchdown. Matter of fact, Will Anderson, my defensive player of the year that I picked at the beginning of the season, which I don't know if he'll get or not. He's got a whole lot of season left. He did the sack, fumble, and the recovery in the end zone. He got 6 points on the board. The Chiefs and Texas defense has been there. It's just that the offense hasn't been there. It's been a struggle for them. CJ Stroud, his he hasn't been playing as well as he did before. I can't.